sunny Southern California, long a favored destination for those pursuing stardom and wealth. Throughout the years, families have lived the American dream of comfort and increasing prosperity. But these days, many of those very families are caught up in a nightmare of escalating poverty. The economic crisis has touched the before untouchable middle class.
What we have seen in the last 2 years, really, with the recession, is an increase in the number of families who are asking for assistance, some of them for the first time.
Taisha Mayberry is trying to raise her daughters while she struggles to keep a place to live. The Mayberrys are typical of the growing trend of families that slide from middle class to poverty and homelessness.
And so I had the best of everything, because at that time my son's father, he was participating and he was working and I was working, so we didn't have to depend on the county and Medi-Cal and, get off-brand prescriptions. We had the best because we were working.
That was then, and this is now. Mayberry receives food stamps and relies on the nonprofit program Beyond Shelter so that she and her children have a bed to sleep in. She's had to overcome many challenges in her life, but before Mayberry lost her job, she never imagined she would be fighting to stay off the streets.
Every day I had to figure out where was I going to sleep at or how were we going to sleep.
Job security is gone. The unemployment rate is stuck in the double digits around the Los Angeles area. With few opportunities for well-paying jobs, more Americans are seeing their wealth disappear. It is estimated that banks will take back more than 1 million homes this year due to foreclosure. Another sign that housing affordability across the U.S. continues to decrease. This is the middle-class neighborhood where Taisha Mayberry and her 2 daughters used to live before she lost her job. It's only a few blocks away from the ocean and in the shadows of the scenic downtown Long Beach skyline. It took only a few months to go from a life of relative comfort to a life of insecurity where she had no idea where her family would sleep at night. Los Angeles is the top region in America for homelessness, where more than 40,000 people have no place to sleep on a nightly basis. Nationwide, family homelessness has risen 9% in the last year, according to a recent report by the U.S. Conference of Mayors. The real numbers may actually be much higher.
I'm out of work, so I'm bouncing from here to this friend's house to that friend's house, you know what I mean? Different cities, just to try to find work.
Dwayne Nichols lived comfortably for years working as a floor installer. Now he's unemployed and cannot pay rent. Nichols relies on the kindness of loved ones and food stamps. Social programs that help stressed families hang on are about to be lost to political games as lawmakers in Washington wrestle with future budget cuts while battling to save tax cuts for the richest. This, Nichols fears, could push many already desperate families over the edge.
If they cut food stamps off, honestly, I think that the jails will probably fill up because they're getting this. They don't want us. We don't want to steal. No, I want to go out there and steal for food. But if push came to shove and I couldn't, what else am I supposed to do?
What am I going to do is a question Mayberry asks herself daily ever since she joined the army of the newly poor and struggling, to raise her children, hoping for a Hollywood ending to her story.
I'm looking for a job every day and just praying. That's all I could do.
In Los Angeles, Ramon Galindo, RT.